Dear students, welcome. Now in this particular presentation we are going to learn about what are electric circuits and what are the basic components of electric circuits and what are their functions. Now when we draw an electric circuit, we do not draw the components as such, we draw only their symbols. So we are also going to learn about the symbols of the electrical components used in electrical circuits. So let us start this particular topic, which is electric circuit. So what is an electric circuit? Electric circuit is a closed and continuous path of conducting material for flow of electric current or electric charges. Now there are two terms which are highlighted. It should be closed, that means there should be no opening between the conducting wires. If there is a discontinuation or opening, then the charges will not be able to flow and there will be no electric current. So it should be closed and continuous. So these are two synonyms, but these both have to be used in this definition. So it should be a closed and continuous path. So what is an electric circuit? It is a closed and continuous path of conducting material. It should be made up of a conducting material, right? If it is made up of an insulating material like a rubber, glass, then also there will be no flow of electric charges or electric current. So it should be made up of a conducting material for the flow of electric current or electric charges. Right, so a closed and continuous path made up of conducting material for flow of electric charges or electric current is known as electric circuit. Now, an electric circuit as such has some basic components and it has an objective. राइट जो भी इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट हम बनाते हैं वो उसका कोई ना कोई ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है, कोई ना कोई इलेक्ट्रिकल डिवाइस को चलाने के लिए होता है, ठीक है, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, लोड बोलते हैं, राइट. सो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट व्हाट आर द बेसिक कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट, राइट. सो व्हाट आर द बेसिक कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट? फर्स्ट एंड द फॉरमोस्ट, देयर शुड बी अ सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी, right. Without a source of electrical energy there will be no flow of electric charges or electric current. Now this source of electrical energy can either be a cell, combination of cell और AC mains. जैसे जो हमारे घर में आती है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी या जो इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी जो हमारे गैजेट्स यूज़ करते हैं, दैट इज़ फ्रॉम AC मेन्स, है ना. अल्टरनेटिंग करंट जो आता है और जिसका पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस होता है 220 से 240 वोल्ट्स के बीच में, राइट. बट इन नॉर्मल केसेस लाइक इन दिस पर्टिकुलर schematic diagram we are using a combination of two cells. Now if there is only a single source, that means a single cell, it is cell. But if there are more than one cell and they are connected in series, this is known as a battery, right. Combination of two or more cell is known as a battery. So this is a battery, right. So it provides the electrical energy. Electrical energy in other words is also known as the potential difference, electrical potential difference, right. Okay. And of course we have the conducting wires. Now without conducting wires we cannot connect the different components of a electrical circuit, right. So we need conducting wires. Now these conducting wires are normally made up of two metals or conductors. It can either be copper or aluminium, right. So for indoors, है ना, हमारे घरों में, फैक्ट्रीज में जो इंटरनल वायरिंग होती है दैट इज ऑलवेज मेड अप ऑफ कॉपर, राइट. एंड जब आप हाई टेंशन वायर्स देखते हो बाहर, जो ग्रिड की इलेक्ट्रिसिटी है, जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट है, उसकी जो वायरिंग होती है वो नॉर्मली एल्यूमिनियम की होती है. Which metal is the best conductor of electricity? Silver. But silver is expensive as you know, therefore mostly copper or aluminium is used as conducting material in circuits. Then there is one more fundamental component which is known as the switch. Here we have this switch. This is a normal switch, right. Now if it is in this position, it is known as off because there is no connection between this end and this end. So it is known as an open circuit in which there can be no flow of electric current, right. But if we insert a key which is denoted by a dot, now we consider that there is continuity between this end and this end, and therefore the electric charges can flow continuously or electric current can flow and this circuit will work, right. So this is switch. Switch is very necessary to switch on and off the gadgets, right? Then of course last but not the least there is a load, electrical load. Now what do you mean by electrical load? Now as I told you before also, for every electrical circuit there is an objective, there is an objective, है ना. इलेक्ट्रिकल सर्किट्स बनाने का हमारा एक ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है. क्या? जैसे अगर मैं इस सर्किट को देखता हूँ तो मेरा ऑब्जेक्टिव है इस बल्ब को जलाना, इस बल्ब को जलाना, ठीक है. तो ये मैंने सर्किट क्यों बनाया है? आई हैव मेड दिस सर्किट फॉर इल्यूमिनेशन ऑफ दिस बल्ब सो दैट इट कैन प्रोवाइड मी लाइट, ब्राइटनेस, ठीक है, उसका ऑब्जेक्टिव है. अब उसके लिए मैंने ये डिफरेंट कंपोनेंट्स एक सर्किट में जॉइन किए, कनेक्ट किए, राइट. ओके, सो दिस बल्ब इज नोन एज द इलेक्ट्रिकल लोड, इलेक्ट्रिकल लोड, ठीक है. देन देर इज दिस कंपोनेंट विच इज अ रजिस्टर. नाउ व्हाट इज अ रजिस्टर? वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस इट इन डिटेल व्हेन वी टॉक ऑफ ओम्स लॉ. ओम्स लॉ में हम पढ़ने वाले हैं. बट दिस इज अ डिवाइस विच बेसिकली प्रोवाइड्स एन ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन, हिंड्रेंस और अपोजिशन टू द फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक चार्जेस और इलेक्ट्रिक करंट, राइट. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो अ टाइप ऑफ लोड विच बेसिकली रेगुलेट्स, डाउन रेगुलेट्स द अमाउंट ऑफ करंट को सेम पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस के लिए कम कर देता है, राइट. सो ऑल दीज आर द कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट. सो बेसिकली देयर शुड बी 4 बेसिक कंपोनेंट्स: सोर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी और पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस विच कैन बी सेल, बैटरी और एसी मेन्स, कंडक्टिंग वायर्स मे बी ऑफ कॉपर, एल्यूमिनियम. और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सर्किट्स के अंदर जो इस तरीके के वायर नहीं दिखाई देंगे आपको, क्या दिखाई देगा? पीसीबी. व्हाट इज अ पीसीबी? इट इज प्रिंटेड सर्किट बोर्ड्स, जिसके ऊपर डिफरेंट कंपोनेंट्स सोल्डर्ड किए हुए रहते हैं, ज्वाइन किए हुए रहते हैं, प्रिंटेड सर्किट बोर्ड्स बोलते हैं. देन देयर शुड बी अ स्विच एंड देन देयर इज द लोड फॉर विच वी हैव मेड दिस सर्किट, राइट. सो ये डिफरेंट कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं. नाउ दिस इज अ simple electric circuit. Okay, this is a simple electric circuit. Now let us see what are the components. What are the components? This is, of course, there are two cells which are joined in series. So this is a battery, this is a battery. Now this is a switch. These are the conducting wires. ये सारे क्या हैं? These are the conducting wires which are straight lines. These are the conducting wire. This component basically is known as a resistor. Resistor, okay, which basically offers hindrance to the flow of electrical charges, right. Now this is bulb. Now this component, this particular is a device which is used for measuring the potential difference between 2 points. It is known as voltmeter. Voltmeter. It is used for measuring the amount of potential drop between 2 points in a circuit, right. Okay. It is always connected in parallel. तो आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो the current comes here. Now here there is bifurcation of current, there is division of current. When there is division of current, it is always said that it is in parallel, ठीक है, parallel में. Now this particular device is known as ammeter. This is known as ammeter. This is known as ammeter and it is used for measuring the amount of current flowing through the conductor, and it is always connected in series. You can see here there is only a single path for flow of current. When there is only a single path for flow of current, it is known as series combination, right. So this circuit, it basically gets completed and therefore this bulb starts glowing. So this is how a simple electric circuit looks like. Now let us come to the symbols and the functions of the different components of an electric circuit, and what are the components which are used in an electric circuit. Okay, so let us discuss. The first component is conducting wire. Conducting wire, how do we? Straight lines, ठीक है, straight lines which are bold straight lines, right. They show the conducting wires. They can be horizontal, vertical, slanted. All these are the conducting wires, right. Then we have junction. What do you mean by junction? When the two conductors meet, right? Or there is bifurcation, it is known as a junction. Suppose this is one and this is one, right? Suppose the current is coming from this. Now the current basically gets divided into these three. So this is a junction, right? ये junction है, right? Or the junction can be like this also. The current comes here and the current gets divided here, है ना current. So this is a junction. This is a junction. Now if there is a wire going like this and then there is a wire like going like this, that means these are two wires but they are not in junction, है ना. If the current goes, it goes through this wire is not connected, this wire is independent of this wire, right? So this is like an overpass, ठीक है. Okay. The third is a switch. Now how do we draw a switch in the circuit diagram? It can either be like this. Okay, now this is a open switch, that means switch off, because there is discontinuity between this end and this end. So this is switch off, right? What is switch on? Now this switch is on because there is continuity between these two ends. So this is switch. Switches can also be like this. Now this is switch off, and if we key in, if we place a dot here, then this is switch on, right? So this is about switch. Then we have a resistor. Then we have a resistor. Okay, resistor offers resistance. It offers resistance or hindrance to the flow of electric charges, and we will discuss in detail what is the function of a resistor. But what is the symbol? It is like this. It is like a series of speed breakers. It is like a series of speed breakers. So what happens when the current comes here? There is slow down of the speed of current. It basically offers hindrance or opposition or obstruction to the flow of electric charges, right? So this is a resistor. This is a resistor, right? Now these resistors basically have a constant. They have a fixed value of resistance. So it has a fixed value of resistance. It has a fixed value of resistance, right, which cannot be altered. Now there is another type of resistors which is known as a variable resistor, right? So we have another type of resistor which is known as variable resistor. It is known as a variable resistor. Variable resistor is also known by another name which is known as rheostat. Right? Now how do we draw a rheostat or a variable resistor? First we have to draw a simple resistor, and we can, if we draw a slanted arrow like this, this shows a variable resistor or a rheostat. Now there is another method of showing a variable resistor or a rheostat. Once again, first we have to make a fixed resistor, and then we have another. Okay, so this is once again a symbol for variable resistor or rheostat. Now what is the function of rheostat or variable resistor? We can change the value of the amount of current flowing through the conductor without changing the amount of potential difference. If we cannot change the source of potential difference or the amount of potential difference, but we want to change the value of current flowing through the conductor, then what we will do? We will use a rheostat or a variable conductor. So if we basically change the resistance to the minimum value, the amount of current will be maximum. If we bring the value of the resistance to the maximum amount, the value of current for the same potential difference will be minimum. So this is the function of rheostat. Sometimes it is also known as a current regulator because it can regulate the amount of current flowing through a conductor by increasing or decreasing the amount of resistance in the circuit, right? So it is known as a rheostat. Then we have a bulb. So how would you draw a bulb? Simple is this type of bulb. You can also draw this type. So this is a simple bulb gives us illumination, brightness, light. Okay, then we have ammeter. What is ammeter? Ammeter is a device which is used for measuring the amount of current flowing through a conductor, right? So ammeter is simply a circle with a A here, and you have to mark the end in which the current enters, and the minus indicates the polarity or the end through which the current leaves. Now ammeter is always connected in series so that all the current goes through the same path, and this particular device is able to measure the amount of current flowing through the conductor. Then the next one is known as voltmeter. Now voltmeter, once again the symbol is V. Okay, and it is always connected in parallel. And it is used for measuring the amount of potential drop across 2 points in a circuit carrying current. So ammeter is used for measuring current, and voltmeter is used for measuring potential drop. Across 2 points, and ammeter is always connected in series, whereas voltmeter is always connected in parallel across 2 points between which we have to measure the potential drop. Last but not the least, we have cell. Now cell is the source of electrical energy or potential difference without which the current does not flow. So if this is the symbol, that means there is only a single cell. The bigger line indicates the positive terminal, the smaller line indicates the negative terminal. But if there is combination, if there is more than one cell which is connected in series, then it is known as a battery. So these are some basic components of electrical circuits which we will be using in the topics which are going to come, like combination of resistors, okay, electrical power. So all these we will use the electrical circuits, and these are the basic symbols of the components which we will be using. Thank you. I think that you have understood what are electrical circuits, what are the basic components of electrical circuits, and their functions and their symbols. Thank you very much.